Your subconscious mind runs 95% of your life, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to hack it so you automatically attract all the love, all the abundance, and all the vitality that you deserve. You know, in my 20s, I believed that it was impossible to be rich. I was no good with girls, and you get old and you get worse. And as a result, I attracted relationships destined to fail. I never had any money and desperately clung to my youth, which made me impossible to be around, as you could imagine. And when I changed those beliefs with this simple process I'm about to teach you, everything shifted. I married the woman of my dreams, abundance began to flow in all of its forms, and I feel more vital than ever. And it all started with understanding the subconscious mind. You see, our subconscious mind is a lot like a self-driving car. You put in the wrong GPS and you're destined to end up there. Put in the right address, it takes you there automatically. You know, we have beliefs that we think are true. These beliefs cause us to think a certain way, which make us feel certain ways, and cause us to act in very certain ways. And if our beliefs are disempowering, we lose the power to create the life that we really deserve. Now, all you have to do is look at your life and look at the areas that you think are important, whether that's your health, your financial situation, or the relationships that you have. And if any of those aren't going great, that's really great news, because you're about to discover the beliefs that you have about yourself that are keeping the good from flowing to you. And then we're going to change them. Now, you might wonder, Ramon, how do I know if I have beliefs that are holding me back? Here's a quick way to get to the bottom of them. Next time you catch yourself feeling pissed off or anxious, or really any negative emotion, ask yourself this question. What would I have to believe is true in order for me to feel this way? Now, the reason this works like magic is because you can't experience emotions in a vacuum. Emotions are the result of what you're thinking. So, for example, let's say you're going about your day and all of a sudden you're overcome with anxiety about being able to pay your bills. You might think to yourself, I don't have money to pay bills. They're going to kick me out. I'm going to end up on the street and then I'm going to die. And if any of that resonates, make sure you watch the video I just shot on abundance. It'll really help you, and I'll link to that in the description. Or let's say you catch yourself being angry with your spouse and you're thinking, he never listens to me, he never picks up socks, he's going to leave me, and then I'm going to end up alone and die. Now, these are extreme cases, but in both cases, realize that the beliefs that you have are perfectly valid, but they're not objectively true in the moment. Right now, you're safe, you're relaxed, and you're watching this video. Put down in the comments, I'm safe and I'm relaxed. These are just stories that you're creating. And realize that the stories that we tell ourselves ultimately become our destiny. Now, here's something else I want to share with you, and that's the reason you choose to believe these things. And it is a choice. You will always, 100% of the time, choose what you believe serves you. And you will always, 100% of the time, stay away from what you believe doesn't serve you. And the key word here is belief, or believe. So the question you got to ask yourself is, what are you getting out of holding on to this belief? And you say, Ramon, I'm not getting anything out of this. But not so fast. You are getting something out of it, or you wouldn't continue to believe it. Now, this is going to sound a little harsh, and this is just an example. Maybe you believe that you lack resources so that you can throw your hands up in the air and say, it's not my fault, it's the government. And that allows you to commiserate with others. And if you were to let go of that belief, you would have to take 100% responsibility for everything that's happening in your life. And you might lose the people that you're commiserating with. Now, there's a lot to uncover here, but realize that all the beliefs that you hold on to are because you're getting something out of them. And ultimately, it's a choice. These aren't habits, they're choices. And that's really good news, because that gives you your power back. You're choosing to hold on to these beliefs. Now, I want you to put down in the comments, I choose happiness, or I choose empowerment, or you choose whatever you want to choose. Put that down in the comments. Hey, this is all part of the subconscious reprogramming, is first understanding what those subconscious beliefs are. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to reset the subconscious mind. Incidentally, I created a document called the Subconscious Reset. It'll take you through this whole process. It's really powerful, and you can have it for free by clicking the link down in the description and downloading it. Now, the next thing to do, once you've uncovered and deprogrammed those old beliefs that are no longer serving you, the next thing we get to do is reprogram. And this is really exciting, because this is when we get to set the compass for the life that we really desire and the life we really deserve. So how do you reprogram the subconscious mind? Well, there's two ways to do it. The first is through repetition, and the second is through hypnosis. And I learned this from Bruce Lipton. You see, repetition is how you learn the ABCs. It's how you learned how to drive in the multiplication tables. You repeated it and repeated it and repeated it, and now you've got it. It's part of your subconscious program. The other way is hypnosis, and I'll leave a link to a reprogramming hypnosis that I created down below. The idea is when you're in a hypnotic state, your brain waves start to slow down and you become very suggestible to information. This is actually how advertisements work. But instead of getting you to buy some junk that you're not going to use, we're going to use this in order to set your life on a new path to the life that you really desire. In order to do this, I came up with a process called my perfect day. And what you do is you write out in detail your ideal life in one day. Talk about all the things that you do that day, who you talk to, what you're doing, what you're eating, where you're living. Just go buck wild and decide exactly what it is that you want and write it all down. There are no limits, and just have fun with this. Then what you're going to do is you're going to record that script in your phone on your voice memo, and you're going to play it every night before you go to bed and every morning first thing in the morning. The reason we do this is when your brain waves naturally are slow and you're naturally in what's called a theta state, which is when your subconscious is wide open and you can program it. If you want to take this to the next level, you can download a free video editing software and put some binaural beats underneath it. It'll really help you take things to a new level. This process will literally hack your subconscious mind and will allow you to set your sail for the life that you really desire. So make sure you download the Subconscious Reset. Click that link below. It's totally free. And if you found this video helpful, do me a favor and just click the like button, leave me a comment, and make sure you subscribe so you see the next video. All right, I'll see you soon. Bye.